17 March. Okay. And your name, and where are you from, and what are you doing?
My name is Johnny. I'm from Ireland, and at the moment I'm cycling through. I'm cycling through Iran.
Okay, thank you. Tell me what comes first to your mind when you imagine or hear the word home.
Yeah, I think for me, home. The first thing that comes to mind is the color of green, which is in the it kind of surrounds my home, and whenever I am at home and I look out, I see green and fields, and for me that has a real connection with home.
Is it a memory?
It's not, I guess it is a memory in that when I've been at home and looked out, there is green.
How it looks like, the picture.
But it's more than that. I think it's I enjoy my time in that greenness, and I guess that's what I picture when you say home.
Okay. It gives you a feeling of home, that you're in the home and you're looking out from the home, right?
No, it more gives me the when I hear home, it gives me a good feeling. I'm grateful that I enjoy spending time in my home. A home for me is a place of comfort, a place where I am known and I know what home is like. I know the environment, and it's I suppose it's more than just a building. It's the place, and that is special for me.
Okay. What was the very first time, very first home experience that you remember, and what was happening there?
I think the very first experience, the very first memory I have of home is when I was given some rabbits for a birthday present, and that was at home. It's not necessarily a memory of home as such, but it's probably the earliest thing I can remember that happened at home. I was 3 or 4, I think, and yeah, I was given some rabbits for my birthday.
Okay, what was the last home experience you had? The last one?
The last one was leaving home to set out on this journey. I cycled from my home to here, and that's the last memory that I have is turning around on my bicycle to wave goodbye to my parents. I was with some friends who cycled with me, and yeah, that's the last memory I have of home.
You said you left the home, so where is the home?
Home is in Amsterdam.
And why is it home?
I guess it's home because my parents live there, and naturally that's where I would go back to if I was to go somewhere. It's home more because I think my family is there than because of the place itself. For example, if I think my family moved somewhere, they would take home with them. And if they moved to Paris, then even though I maybe have never lived there, that would be home.
Okay. And how long has it been you started your travel?
I have been on the road for 7 months.
And have you felt home anywhere during that 7 months? And if you,
I have.
what was it?
Yeah, I have. I felt at home, oddly enough, with strangers sometimes. When someone is very welcoming and you feel able to trust them very easily, you feel at home with them, you feel relaxed. And I think when I've stayed in a place for more than one day, in a place like that, sometimes you really feel at home. You begin to know the environment, you know where things are, how things work, and that feels at home. Sometimes I feel at home on the bicycle. I've been cycling for 7 months mostly, and so it feels very comfortable. I know exactly how the bicycle works, I know how I work with it, and I feel safe on the bicycle, and I feel at home pedaling.
Yeah. What was the home experience when you had to feel home? It was the right time, right place, but you didn't feel it.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Like you had to feel the home, like it was a shelter and everything, but you didn't feel home. Like it was literally not home place.
Yeah.
What was it and why did you felt so?
Yeah, I wouldn't describe those places as home, or even a home. For me, a home is more than a shelter or a place you sleep at night. Even if I'm in my tent, which I've slept in numerous nights, for me, a home has to resemble people and relationships. And so the places where I felt like I've made a home, but it hasn't been home or a shelter, I guess it's places where I've maybe not been so comfortable. Maybe think someone might come and knock on my tent at night. There might be a great big wind that will blow my tent over. Sometimes you go to bed and you worry that in the morning your bike will not be there outside. For the most part, I think it's the feeling of comfort and safety. And for me, I feel that when I'm with people. Be with people who I know well, people who I can trust. And so there are many times where I've set up my camp and you have some interactions with people and you don't feel like you can trust them, and then that means that that place doesn't feel like a home, it feels like a shelter. And yeah.
And where do you imagine your future home? Like the idealistic one? Somewhere
Yeah.
maybe utopic? But
Yeah.
whatever, how it looks like?
For me, a future home is somewhere that I am near to the people I care about, It's a place where people can come and feel at home themselves, my friends, my family. It's a place where I can feel safe and comfortable, but also a place that I enjoy being in, and then the land around it is green, and it's not concrete. I think home is also a place for me that there are memories of joyful times there, and also difficult times. I guess it's a place that you feel like you belong there, and it's maybe hard to put that into words and what that would look like. But yeah, maybe that's a small picture of what it would be.
It's great. Okay, anything else you would add?
I guess not. You can. I kind of feel like you can. Home is a great thing when I think about home, and I think you can make a home anywhere. But to make a home, it takes hard work.
Why so?
Because you have to get to know wherever that is, and you have to make effort with relationships. I think that's a big thing. Like relationships, when relationships are strong, I feel at home, and to have strong relationships, it's hard work, but worthwhile.
Do you think that you need to work for it, like develop that energy in it, or it comes by itself? Like the question is, you make home, or the home is making
Makes
up
itself.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of both. I think if you move to a new place and you don't invest in that place, you don't spend time there, you don't get to know it, you don't explore it, you don't invest in relationships there, it's very unlikely it will start to feel like home. I think if you move somewhere new, but you invest in that place, you start to understand the small nuances of that unique place, what's special about it, and you invest in the people around you there, then I think it starts to become a home.
Right. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.